y'all, welcome back. Today I am here with my latest Supertarts haul. This is 2 orders that I placed. This was my, what I call my Julie Revenge orders. These are the orders that I placed after Julie from Sassy Girl Aroma refunded me and blocked me from her groups. When she refunded me for the things I didn't want refunded for and then blocked me from her groups, I took that money that she refunded me and went on a shopping spree. And this was some of what I bought. This is 2 orders, and I hit the jackpot with samples. I got 2 of my favorite blends and samples, so I'm excited. The first one I got is Fake and Bake, and it's a cute little, well, it was a cute little shape. It looks like it's been broken, but whatever, it'll melt the same. I don't care. Fake and Bake is one of my top 5 bakery scents. I love it. Zucchini bread, sweet cream, sugar cookies, amazing. And the other one I got is Coven Cola Cake Batter, Vanilla Bean, Noel, and Zucchini Bread. And that is one of my other favorite scents. It's my favorite, like, cola type scent. So those are my samples. So again, this was 2 orders, but I'm just going to put them together because it's easier that way. Because one was a smaller order and one was a larger. Like, one had 4 clams and one had 10. I'm not going to do a video with just 4 clams. I think that's ridiculous. So I'm just going to jump right in. I got some repurchases and I got some new to me scents. The first one I got is Full House. And this one I had a bam bag in, but I never had a clam in. So I decided to grab a clam. For some reason, I like the aesthetics of having the clams. I can stack them up in my bin. I can just make them look all nice and organized. And it's like I have a master list of what I have. So I do try to pick up a clam when I can of the bam bags. So it's cookie jar, sweet cream, cotton candy, and marshmallows. And it says, how rude. Will you settle down? My dog is just ape. She's got skin allergies. It's been so hot, she just scratches constantly. It's just like, not really skin allergies, but like when it gets really hot, she gets dry skin. I don't know what to do for that. If anybody knows what to do for dry skin for a dog, let me know, because it's driving me bonkers. This smells really, really good. I actually tried this for the first time from my bam bag last night. And I put it in my kitchen, and oh god, my kitchen smelled so, so, so good. So I'm glad I have a clam of that. Alright, next, this is a new to me purchase, and this was a wild card for me. This was a scary purchase because on, like, the scent description sounds so weird. It's Sleepless in Seattle, which is cafe latte, cola, and marshmallow fluff. And I never thought to put cola and coffee together. It says 100% chance of happiness. And I smelled it. It smells good on cold. It's primarily coffee and cola, which again, those 2 together I'm kind of about. We'll see how it does on warm. But it smells good on cold. And my husband said to me, who would have thought to put cola and coffee together? And I said, Brandy. Brandy thinks of all these things. So, next is Penny Watermelon Lemonade. This is a standby I like to have on hand. It is a very gorgeous standard watermelon lemonade scent. I like to melt this pretty much anytime. I love watermelon lemonade. And I love lemonade scents. I love watermelon scents. And so, this is something I was kind of nervous about buying this because summer is going to be winding down. It is the almost end of July. There's only a week left in July. And then September 1st, I start fall. So I've only got a little over a month left of what I call summer before I start fall. But Penny is one that I would probably melt all the time because it's just so gorgeous. So the next one is Poser's Spa. It's Cucumber Mint Seaside and Spearmint. And this is really nice. I didn't think I'd like it because it is heavier on the cucumber mint. But I really like it. I actually do. I enjoy that. So there's that one. The next one is Sentinel. It's Herbal Lavender, Blackberry Preserves, Marshmallow. This is one I've started really, really loving. And I decided to start stocking up on my bedtime blends. And this is Blackberry and Lavender. I love Brandy's Blackberry. I know I've said it 100,000 times, but I love Brandy's Blackberry. The next one is Get Out of the Water. It is strawberry jam and Jaws, sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, sweet pear. I'm trying more of the Jaws blends. I'm trying to get somewhat of a sassy girl aroma, salty sea air vibe because I loved her blends. That was like the number one thing I bought from her was salty sea air blends. And this is pretty close. This is one that I would be okay, comparing, not comparing, but melting and being happy with it as a salty sea air blend substitute is what I guess I'm trying to get at. The other one I noticed that was like that was Darth, the Omen and Rosemary Mint. That one smelled kind of like a salty sea air type blend, which the Omen is the apple and ocean breeze, where a lot of my salty sea air blends had apple in them. So that one smelled a lot like one of my salty sea air blends. So I am trying, to recreate some of these blends that I loved. Stay Puffed, Marshmallow Fluff, Strawberry Rock Candies, and Blueberry. This one's a mess. I'm not going to open it. It kind of got soft and smushed a little in transit. So that one I'm not going to open. I don't want wax all over the table. The next one is Fake and Bake. So again, I had a clam on my bin. This is a second clam. I have a pan coming. I think I'm good on Fake and Bake for a while, but it's such a gorgeous scent. I absolutely adore it. And so I'm very glad to have so much stocked up. I won't have to buy any for a while. I won't have to run it out for a while. It's very nice. It is heavier zucchini and sugar cookie, and you do get that sweet cream, but I love it. So then I got some fall scents because I was in the mood. The first one is Misery, Pie Crust and Leaves. Some people can do leaves and some people can't. Leaves gives me more of a masculine type scent because like Mr. Myers has leaves in it and it's like a masculine type scent. This one, I don't like manly scents. I don't like leather. I don't like patchouli. I don't like manly scents, but leaves I like. And I like Brandy's Leaves blends. And this smells really good. And I cannot wait to melt this in fall. Another one that I consider fall related is Notting Hill. It's Blueberry Muffin, Apple Cider, and Funnel Cake. Just because like Funnel Cake and Apple Cider to me is more of a fall blend. Funnel Cake is for fairs. Fairs happen in September. And then Apple Cider mostly gets produced in the fall. My husband used to work at an apple orchard and his dad still does. He's been there for almost 40 years. His dad has. And I know all about apples. I learned a lot about apples since my husband and I have been together. And they harvest the apples and they do the cider September, October, November-ish. So to me, apple cider is fall. And it does. This smells more like fall, and I love this. This is like my second or third clam of this, and I've never even melted it. I think this is my third clam, and I have not melted it yet. So hopefully I like it, because I got a bunch of it. Excuse me. And the last fall-related one is Alien, Apple Cider and Vanilla Bean Donuts. And this is, I believe, my third clam of this as well, but it smells so good. I love donut blends, like apple cider donuts, cinnamon sugar donut, all those I love. And this smells like cider donut. This smells like a cider donut blend. All right, so I have a couple more scents. These I bought duplicates of. I got more Poltergeist. It's icy spearmint, vanilla cupcakes, and sugar cookies. I overdid it on the Poltergeist. I have, I think, like either 4 or 5 clams, plus I have a partial BAM bag. Like the BAM bag had, I think, like 8 ounces left. So I think I got enough Poltergeist for a while, but it ran out months ago. I was not able to get this for months. That was on my ISO list since probably early spring. So when she restocked it, I kind of went crazy, and once I smelled it on cold, I went even crazier. Because it is gorgeous. You do get a spearmint, but I get such a nice, creamy, frosting bakery note, as well as like a cake, cookie or cake note. I did get 2 of these this time. So I think I have 2 in my bin already. These 2 plus the partial BAM bag. So that is plenty of Poltergeist. I will not be buying more because that's enough. And the last scent is Never Been Kissed, blackberry jam, cookies, raspberry zinger, and waffle cone. And I love blackberry jam cookies with the waffle cone. So this one I already had, I believe, one of in my bin that I got when she first released these clams from the rom-com. And then during this chain events where I started placing orders, I ordered 2 of these as well. So that's my latest Supertarts haul. This will probably be one of the last ones for a while. I have my pans coming in. They shipped yesterday. Mine were accepted at the post office yesterday. I checked my tracking. So those should be here, I'm going to say by Thursday. The mail's been doing wonky ass things. Like my last 2 Supertarts orders that these 2 orders were due to be here Saturday and they got here Monday. They didn't even go to Kent. They went from Sequim to Seattle and then came here. And so, like, my tracking numbers have been so jacked up lately, it's hard for me to even keep track of my packages. So, I don't even know. So, the pans are coming. I have the BAM bags I ordered, like, what was it, July 4th weekend, I think it was, we ordered those. So, I got those BAM bags. That'll be another few weeks. And then I may place one more clam order depending on what she restocks. I have a list. I'm starting to go through and my top scents I'm keeping inventory of. That way I know what I have, what I don't have, what I safely can get through a couple months on, what I can't, etc. So as I go through my list and as she restocks, I totally sat out the sampler restock because I had most of the scents that were offered, or a lot of them, and then the other ones I didn't really care for anyway. So I totally sat out that pre-order. I'm gonna start sitting out restocks. Like I'll sit out the next Pan and Bam restock because I really don't need any wax. If y'all have seen my haul videos, I have a ton of wax, a ton of Supertarts wax anyway. I have a couple D-stashes coming in still that are Supertarts related, so I'm not hurting for wax. But anyways, but I do panic when I get down on my favorite blends, so I'm going to keep a list, like an inventory, so to speak, of what I have of certain blends. And that way, as I go and I start emptying clams, I can kind of keep track of how many I have. That way, if she restocks, like Harley Quinn, I'm down to 2 clams. So if she restocks, you can bet I'm going to get 1 or 2 more. You know, if I get down on Lavender Orange Dream or my Rosemary's Baby or Rue, my top bedtime scents, I will buy more. So I'm going to try to like stock up for a little bit, but then not buy as much after because I don't need a ton. But she has such a good variety that I don't think I need 100 of the same one unless it's one of my top favorites. So that's kind of what I'm going to start implementing. It's going to be hard because I'm used to purchasing every restock and every pre-order, but I'm going to try to back off because I don't need them. And I could really use the money for other things. Like my husband and I want to go out to eat or go on a date when my mom watches our kids, but we can't because I buy wax. So I kind of want to do more things with him that we enjoy since I do have such a stockpile of wax. I'm not hurting for wax. I'm not going to run out of wax. So I need to just slow down. So anyways, I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all later, and I have a couple more hauls I need to film, and then I'm going back to bed. It's 5:30 in the morning. So anyways, I hope y'all see you later. Bye.